everyone. For those of you just joining me for the very first time, I'm Marika Mayo Cornelius. I'm an author, blogger, and now vlogger. And you can reach me at marikacornelius.com at all times. Also, you want to subscribe while you're here to this channel and press on the bell if you want to receive all of the videos as soon as I put them up. All right? What I'm going to be talking about today is what to do when your social media platform goes kaput, when it just is no longer existing, when it just leaves you hanging. Okay, there are a lot of authors out here, self-published authors, that do not know what to do or will not know what to do when that social marketing or that social media platform just disappears. It fails, it flops, it goes bankrupt, it does something, it just doesn't want to exist anymore, it gets bought out. It happens all the time. I was around, I'm telling my age, I was around when the internet got its big boom inside everybody's house and all that other good stuff. I wasn't born in the generation where it was always at home. I wasn't born in the generation where social media was the thing and you're just born into it. It's like your third hand or something. You know, I wasn't born in that generation. My generation, we knew how to ground game it, we knew how to foot it, we knew how to do everything outside of just getting online, and it wasn't that easy for us. Okay, so but I'm running into people who would not know what to do if their social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, or whatever you're on, Instagram, whatever you're on, it fails or it flops. They wouldn't know what to do to sell their merchandise. If you're an author or a self-published author, are you prepared for when your social media platform that you use for marketing, for communication, for how to make the bulk of your money, are you prepared for when it flops? Because it is going to flop and something else is going to take over. It happens. I'm not sure when, but none of them, and I repeat, none of them have been around for 100 years. I don't think any of them have been around for 50 years. So, and they change rather quickly. So you want to be prepared for the change. And you don't want to be stuck with a bunch of merchandise or a bunch of books or a bunch of fans or a bunch of readers who can't even reach you because social media is down. All right. So in order to prepare for the inevitable, here's some things you can do. The first thing, never end your ground game. When I say ground game, always have a way and always perfect your craft when it comes to talking to people about your book. In 10 seconds, 10, 15 seconds or less on the ground. When I say on the ground, I mean book tours, book festivals, book signings, anything you have to do, always perfect it. You might not be doing it right now, but give yourself at least 20 minutes a day or 20 minutes a week to make sure your ground game is still on point. Okay, because in a society where things come fast and quick, nobody's going to want to hear you talking for an hour, okay, about one topic. All right, so make sure your ground game is good. Make sure you at least attend 2 or more book signings or book festivals per year, just to keep you out there in front of people who don't necessarily use the internet to buy or to find out about things. There's a whole generation of people still alive who prefer going to the bookstore, buying a book off the shelf versus going to the internet. Okay, there's a lot of people who don't even participate in social media, and those are the people that you still want to reach and get. Those are some of the people who you want in your audience. Okay, you don't want to just because they're not online, you don't want to deal with them. That's crazy. So always find a way to interact with readers who don't necessarily or aren't fond of being online. Okay, that way you always have a method when your social media platform tanks. You'll still have a way to see and greet and meet people and to introduce them to your merchandise. That being said, you also want to have your website. A website is not going to crash unless somebody like doesn't pay for the website each year. You can pay for your website for 5 years, maybe even 10 years up straight, so it won't crash on you. That's your home. That's your literal home. You know how like you have a house or you have an apartment you live in, you decorate and you style it out and you flash it out how you want to. So when people come to find you online, when social media, this social media platform like Facebook or Twitter or whatever it is, tanks, they can still find you and say, okay, I can still find Marika. She has a website and I can actually purchase her books through her until there's another avenue. Okay. And when I say social media, I'm gonna get into that too. Amazon, it's not actually social media. It's an online store. But one day, even the CEO said it himself. It's going to tank. It's going to tank. And if you are stuck with just ebooks and you've never even thought about venturing into just putting them all in paperback, then I think you better start doing that, because from social media platforms to online bookstores, they tank. They go under. Okay. And Amazon is on top of the world right now. But one day, even according to the CEO, it's going to tank. It hadn't been around that long. So can it weather a storm? I doubt it. So there you go. You want to keep your ground game and you want to have your website. And as far as, this is venturing off of the social media platform a little bit, but if you have your books just solely in one place like Amazon, you want to try and spread yourself more wide. When I say wide, you have Google, you have iTunes, you have different other avenues, independent bookstores, brick and mortar stores. Where you are, you want to spread yourself. So in case one tanks, you have that other avenue to sell your books. There's no way you want to earn and make a living each and every day of your life, and then all of a sudden you can't earn a living because you put all your eggs in one basket. That's very dangerous. Okay, you might be living it up right now, but I'm telling you, it's going to go away. Another thing, as far as, let's say that, like for instance with me, I do most of my marketing and most of my social media stuff on Facebook. Facebook is my thing. Okay. Before Facebook though, I was on Twitter. I was on Twitter all the time, every day, and that's where I built another following. And then I said, well, I want to build Facebook now, so I built Facebook. So I have 2 followings. Okay. Where people follow me the most. I also have an Instagram. I'm not very fond of Instagram, but I have it just in case. So I don't really post on there a lot. I even have this YouTube, which I just started. YouTube is something that I was requested to do, something that I wanted to try out myself too. So, but I'm everywhere. I'm even on some places that are just brand new. I want to stay up with what's going on. And, but I'm wide in that area. So if you're an author, it would be wise to not put everything or have an official page just on one social media platform. You want to probably at least 3. That doesn't mean you have to always post on all 3, but you can have, maybe like for Instagram, you might post on that once every 2 weeks. You might post on Facebook every other day. You might post on Twitter every day. But it can be used for different ways of communication. For instance, Twitter with me, it's more conversational. It's like blah, blah, blah. It's whatever's on the top of my head. Facebook is more what I care about the most. Like, I care about things and I'll actually post about those different topics. Instagram is more pictures. It's more just la fluff, to me, because I'm just really not, I'm not going to take pictures all the time. I'm just not going to do that. So, but that's just not my personality. So, but I will take pictures, but it's all up to you. But there's different ways you can promote on different things and on different platforms. So always have an avenue for yourself to remain relevant when things crash, because they will crash. All authors need to have more than just ebooks, because ebooks, you're using somebody else's platform to get yourself out there, and when they get sued, when they get in trouble, then you're getting in trouble right along with them. So those are some things that I just thought about, because a lot of people are putting all their eggs in one basket, especially nowadays, and they will not have a clue how to start up again. There are many stories about people who lost all their money and don't know how to start up again. And it's something that they've been wanting to do all their life. You're an author, and then all of a sudden something happens. Who is this? Oh, that was a client of mine. But just sent me a message, and great news. But yeah, so those are some things that you can possibly do to keep yourself afloat in case something happens to your social media marketing platform. All right, because you're going to need, just like I said before in the previous video, marketing is everything when it comes to your merchandise. Marketing is everything when it comes to your books. So you have to be able to market. So keep your ground game up. Go wide when it comes to your social media platforms that you use. And also, don't just put all your eggs in one basket. If you're selling on Amazon, at least have one other arena where you can sell too, because even Amazon one day is going to fall. All right, so I'll talk to you again next time.